everyone, welcome to my vlog. Here I'm standing in Little Italy festival in Helsinki that was held for 4 days. I'm speaking in a voiceover because of YouTube guidelines, because there's so many songs playing in the background. The vibe here is so incredible. You've got everything from amazing Italian food stalls and fresh pastries to live music and vibrant culture all around. It's like a little slice of Italy right here in Finland, with people enjoying traditional flavors, artisanal products, and even some live cooking happening. Whether you're a foodie or a music lover, it's a fun festival for everybody and has got something for everyone from children to adults. So they have a lot of stalls for pasta and like pizza, for wine and delicacies that are permeated very deeply into the Italian roots, and we're going to see and explore what all they're serving in food, and probably we're also gonna eat if you find something really yummy. It's just a very chill environment. It was for 3 days and this is the last day. So walking, I came across this stall selling something called Truffles, fudges, and wow, these were next level. Imagine like Italian French bites of heaven, rich like chocolate truffles, creamy like fudge, with flavors like hazelnut, orange zest, and even a touch of espresso. The seller said that they were inspired by traditional torrone and gianduja, but with a modern twist, soft, decadent, and absolutely perfect with an espresso hint. And these were all homemade truffles and fudges, all halal and gluten-free. Right here I found a stall selling authentic Italian gelato, the creamiest, richest ice cream that you can imagine. They had all the classic flavors from pistachio, stracciatella, and creamy vanilla. The next stall was selling fig jams, authentic homemade fig jams without any chemicals or preservatives, and they were selling different sizes. So this is fig jam and it's from the farm, and I'm gonna try how it tastes. Rich flavors.
It's 85% figs. The rest is sugar, lemon juice. There is no preservatives in. It's only what I told you.
Homemade, organic. No chemicals.
No chemicals, no.
Okay.
And the jar is €3.
Okay.
Otherwise, there is also sun-dried figs or syrup of figs.
And what are the prices of these jars?
The bigger one, they are €20. The smaller, this size, they are €10. And there is also this with liquor.
And just look at these flaky croissants and cream rolls that looked almost too pretty to eat. The croissants were golden, buttery, and crisp on the outside with soft, airy layers inside. And the cream rolls were filled to the brim with vanilla cream and dusted with powdered sugar. I didn't buy any of these because I wanted to save myself for the ice cream. And then I came across this amazing, beautiful stall full of green olives, oiled, pickled, and spiced in every way you can imagine. They were jars of marinated garlics, sun-dried tomatoes, and all kinds of olives, from big buttery ones to tiny punchy ones. I'm a big fan of olives and I love having olives in my food, and the stall smelled so amazing, like herbs, vinegar, and sunshine. And honestly, I could have just stood there snacking forever, but I just bought a jar of olives and then I went on to stroll for taking a look at other stalls, because this was just the most amazing and my personal favorite stall from the whole festival. And I couldn't resist myself from tasting each one of these olives because I wanted to take a taste of all of them before buying. Olives are so versatile that you can use them in any way, shape, or form. You can use it on your pasta and on your pizza for just scattering as a topping. So I just had a taste of sun-dried tomatoes, and these are basically pickled tomatoes. You can say they have been dried in sun, and if you are a fan of eating pickles, you can take some sun-dried tomatoes and add it in your daily food and eat it as pickle, and it just have a very sour taste and it's very dry. It's occasionally used in pizza toppings as well, and I've seen many Italian foods having these kind of sun-dried tomatoes on. So the best part about the festival was that most of the items were really affordable, so you could try a bunch of them without breaking your bank. Plus everything was really nicely packaged and making it easy to carry around and even take home. I would suggest that you should bring your children in these kind of festivals because you get to learn a lot about the different cultures and what food items are prevalent in different parts of the world. Here I can show you that these pastas were all made with hand. And then I came across this cheese stall. They were selling different fresh cheese and they were also selling buffalo meat. And by examining all of the different food items and seeing how happy people were eating them and trying them out, even though they usually don't eat these things in their daily lives because Finnish food is really simple. But one thing that clicked my mind after observing everything was that how food and good food brings people together no matter from where they are. People, human beings, connect on one thing, that is food, music, culture, and these are some of the things that make us feel like a unit. And then I stumbled upon this lovely little stall that's selling homemade vegan soaps, and they were smelling just incredible. Think of lavender, citrus, rosemary, and all of these fresh natural scents drifting through the hair. I bought one of them, which is lavender. Each soap was really beautifully crafted. They were also selling essential oils, scented oils with them, and had dried flowers and herbs, all sorts of colors, totally plant-based, no harsh chemical use, gentle for your skin, and they were all vegan soaps. So honestly, it just felt like walking past a tiny spa in the middle of the festival. They were like such good smells and scents, and I'm a very big fan of scented stuff, and I like to keep candles and scented oil around me because they just like make me wake up and they make me feel good. They invigorate feeling of liveliness inside of me. And so I bought a bar of soap from them, and they were also in different shapes. I tied up my hair because it's super hot and it's so difficult to manage your hair because I just hate the feeling, that irritating feeling of my locks falling on my neck. And totally unexpected but super cool, I came across these heavy duty sports bike full-on racing machines. These are the kinds that you see in MotoGP or Formula style races. People were enjoying this summer like anything. People were taking so much food with them on their tables, and then they were queuing around the stalls. They were asking us to wait because one after the other they had to serve everyone. I bought my pizza from this stall. I bought the margherita flavor and I topped it off with burrata cheese, so it was really creamy, and you'll see it in the vlog. I did not buy any pasta because I knew that the pizza is gonna be fulfilling me, and it did just that. And there were like people sitting and just chilling. They were enjoying the good food, they were enjoying the music, and it was just a very wholesome vibe. I just was finding a good spot to take my pictures, and I asked my husband to take my shots. And of course it wouldn't be an Italian festival without wine. So I saw amazing stalls selling Italian red wines that are famous for their richness and regional variety. And each one tells a little story of the land it comes from. Just a sip and you could almost taste the sun. I am not someone who does that, but if you are a fan of red wine, you must know what I'm talking about. I am doing a voiceover in this vlog because a lot of the times you get copyright strikes by even the faintest music that they hear, and YouTube has really strict guidelines over that. The festival's vibe was so amazing because they just nicely and beautifully wanted to like show Italy in the smallest place available. Like they just wanted to show everything, and it was just giving such a heartwarming vibe with all the live songs happening, the singing, the food, the music, the wines, the art, and especially how they tried to show their products like their cars, their bikes, and everything. And they just like, it was just a good effort from the organizers to show everything. At the Roman Colosseum style jumping castle for kids right at the start of the festival, it was packed with energy and little ones bouncing around while the parents chilled nearby, just adding it to the real wholesome vibe of the place. I'm yet to visit Italy, but coming in this festival has just quadrupled and like by so many folds has multiplied my interest in making that trip come true. And this was a live cooking happening. It was just about to start.
Entire very quick demonstration. We will also be able to give you some food so you can try and you can see how the flavors are. Okay, so I am going to be like a little bit generous with the amount of pasta now.
This ice cream was so delicious, but was so different because it had a sorry taste. Like, I can't explain to you, but it was really different. Because it was so hot, we wanted to settle down and have something cool, so we got ourselves cans of soda and one ice cream so that we can just like prepare ourselves to get the pizza down in our throats, because it was already too hot. And I can't stress enough how my feet were burning under the table. But it was also a nice warm vibe, and we were just enjoying the whole thing.
We are also doing a raffle right now. So tomorrow, one of the lucky people. Okay, Patrick wants to give me a big round of applause. Now, when you are in Goldberg, you know what to do. Chili garlic. Would you like to explain a topic? What do you do with your business? Yes, absolutely. We are a
And to top off everything amazing that was going on, there was this woman singing with her beautiful voice and her Italian songs right there in the middle of the festival. Her voice was so full of emotion and passion and really brought the whole atmosphere to life. And it felt like a little slice of Italy here in Helsinki. I wish I could show you this in her actual voice, but as YouTube has its guidelines and it doesn't allow us to put this, otherwise we get a copyright strike. But I can tell you that the classical tunes that she was using made everyone stop and listen, because music is another thing that connects people and that binds us together as humans. So there's a reason why Italy is my most favorite country in Europe. The reason is very simple. That they have so much to offer. Like, their language is one of the sexiest languages ever. Like, I love their phonetics and all of that. And other than that, it's also very easy to learn. But the main reason why I love Italy is because of its heritage, its culture, and its food, the dresses they wear, the fashion that they do. Everything is just like out of this world. Like, I think that they are so cultural people. Like, they have so much to offer, like such a rich culture. I mean, they're making so many exports, like they're making so many products on their own and they're exporting it to the world. They're known for their fashion, their food, and all of that is something that makes a country worth visiting, worth living, and worth exploring. And I love exploring cultures, and I'm so much deeply in love with Italy. It's like my most favorite country in Europe. And that was it. After a long day, we were hella tired and it was time for us to go back home. I hope you enjoyed my vlog, and if you like my content, please like and share my channel, subscribe and push the notification bell so that you get an update every time I upload a vlog. Until next time, take good care of yourself and see you again. Bye bye.